Many vehicle owners like to add bass to complement their factory stereo systems, but not all aftermarket amps and subwoofers can easily integrate themselves to work properly. So we asked John Ivey of the MiTek Corporation to find out how they are integrating their bass systems to work with factory stereo head units.
So we're seeing more and more consumers wanting to leave their factory head unit in the vehicle and not replace that. This allows them to keep the steering wheel controls and still add a high-performance audio system to their stock vehicle.
One of the first things we learned is that factory head units are designed to reduce the amount of bass. Ivey explains more.
As you turn the volume up on your stock head unit, the stock head unit actually compresses the bass. And that's to protect the stock drivers who don't have that much excursion as aftermarket ones. So a product like our RECU actually senses the signal loss. So as you turn up the volume on the head unit, the bass is compressed, the RECU is put in line before the aftermarket amplifier, it senses that bass loss and actually restores it. So this is a bass restoration device. This is a 2-channel version. It is made for adding a subwoofer amplifier. New this year is its big brother, the RECU 5. The RECU 5 has some really unique features, and it's the only product like it in the marketplace. It has all the bass restoration of the standard RECU, but the main feature that a consumer will really appreciate is it adds an auxiliary input onto your dash. So if you have an MP3 player or an iPod, you actually can plug it in at the front of your vehicle, and it gives you a direct connection back to the amplifiers and back.
We also found that it's important to have a good connection between your amp and a 12-volt power source. For this, the company Streetwire's line of products introduced a new copper-clad alloy wire to power amps and other accessories. As copper becomes more expensive, the copper-clad alloy wire provides a 30 to 35% savings in cost without any loss in energy. If you want an even simpler way to integrate bass into your vehicle, the MTX Thunderlink is one of MiTek's most popular amp and subwoofer system.
Last year we introduced the X Thunderlink 210P. This is our fastest growing product category and has been embraced by thousands of people this year. The purpose of this product is twofold. First, you'll see on the back of it that it has brackets, and these brackets can extend up to 4 inches. And that allows you to actually hang the product in the back of a vehicle. Inside this enclosure, there's a 200-watt fan-cooled amplifier built in. This amplifier was engineered to connect right to the rear speaker leads of your vehicle. So you can add this to any production vehicle out there. You don't have to have an aftermarket head unit. You don't have to have any interface device. This product's ready to go. All you need is a power wire, a ground wire, and a remote turn-on lead.
For the hardcore audiophile, separate subwoofers are a must, and MiTek has improved their line of subwoofers with new features. The TR75 subwoofer features increased performance with an anodized cone and laser-engraved logo. The TS75 is a square subwoofer that provides incredible bass power. Ivey explains why.
The reason someone would want a square driver instead of a round driver is that it does put out more bass with the same amount of power going into it. So if you're looking for that system that hits extra hard, a square driver is the right choice for you.
MiTek also improved the rest of the MTX speaker line to handle more power with a clean new look.
These drivers replaced the older 5500 series that MTX again had for a couple years. New poly cones have a nice finish on them with a metallic flake. Higher performance, new rubber magnets, new voice coils, and power handlings that are superior to the competition. The TR55 has a power handling of 400 watts RMS and 900 watts peak power. Moving to the TS55 has a power handling of 600 watts RMS, 1200 watts peak.
If you don't want to mess with selecting the right subwoofers and amps to go with your system, the MTX Terminator Kit can give you extreme bass in one simple package.
If you're the consumer who's looking to put a lot of bass in your vehicle on a pretty tight budget, this Terminator Party Pack is perfect for you. It's 2 12-inch high-performance drivers in a nice small enclosure that's optimized to maximize the output of these drivers. On top of it, we included the Terminator amplifier. This is a 250-watt fan-cooled amplifier that actually can hook directly up to the rear speaker outputs of your vehicle. So you don't have to buy a new head unit or a new deck. You can actually use this with your stock system.
At a retail price of around $300, we think the Terminator is one of the simplest ways to add big bass sound at an affordable cost. All of these new products from MiTek's line of street wires and MTX products are perfect examples of how integration is playing a big role in mobile audio systems for consumers.
This is a really exciting year for mobile electronics. There's new subwoofer technologies and new integration technologies. We now can add a system to any of the vehicles out there, even if you want to keep your stock head unit and steering wheel controls. So check MTX.com or check with your local dealer to find these great products from MiTek.